very, I'm just gonna get the whole part out. Oh my God. So I hope this guy's, Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about what not to do when you're trying to lose weight. I think that this video really needs to be made. There are a lot of questions that I get in my direct messages, emails, on comments, and a lot of people still believe these fads that have been going around about weight loss, and I just want to set the record straight and tell you what you should not be doing when you are trying to lose weight. By the way, I have been editing way too much, and I think I have been holding my hand stupid, so when I'm editing, so my hand is just not doing very well, and it hurts when I'm on my computer or when I'm working out. So I have been wearing this wrist brace just while I'm doing that. I think it's just painful because I went from never editing, never really being on a computer, to going to school full-time online, and from always editing vlogs now and then working out. Throw that in the mix too, so I'm just using my wrists so much. Yeah, just so you guys are wondering why I'm wearing this thing. So I wrote down a few notes so I can make sure to stay on track, so I don't start rambling on and on, because there's so many myths and fads with weight loss, and I just want to get the message across and try to make this as informative as possible and not waste your guys' time. Let me get to it. Okay. So I would definitely say number one would be fad diets. I think we hear so much about them. You hear like the paleo diet, or hear people only going gluten-free for weight loss purposes. If you cannot eat gluten, then that completely ignore that part of that segment. But basically what I'm saying is fad diets are not going to help you be successful in the long run. You have to find something that suits your lifestyle and suits what you like to eat. So I know with me is I couldn't just eat chicken and rice every single day for a month straight. I started doing that beginning of my weight loss journey, and I would get very bored of it, and I would feel very deprived, and Friday would come along and I would want to eat pizza and burgers and breadsticks, and it was just all bad. So I was really binging a lot because I was restricting myself to this fad that I thought you're supposed to only eat chicken and rice 7 days a week or 6 days a week, whatever it may be. So one thing that I can suggest that really helped me would be, I wouldn't say you have to necessarily take things out. I think you can incorporate tacos, for example. I swear by, and if you guys have followed me from the beginning, I love making turkey tacos. Turkey tacos are one of those meals where they are a healthy option, and it still tastes very good, so you can still keep your tacos. There's like healthy chili recipes. You can substitute ground turkey for pretty much anything. I've made like ground turkey spaghetti, I've made ground turkey tacos, I've made ground turkey chili. They are all very good, and once you get over the fact that it's like not normal that people eat ground turkey, and you would prefer ground beef, I swear if you just make it, you will not tell a difference. Like I could not tell the difference, and neither could Cody, and he thought I was crazy when I first said, hey, want to have turkey tacos for dinner? He's like, what are turkey tacos? And now that is something that when we're not having our meal prepped food, that is like a regular in our house. But yeah, basically just like fad diets, don't go so strict in the beginning, and I have like preached this, I feel like. Keep your lifestyle, that's the way it's gonna work. Keep the foods that you like. You don't necessarily have to cut out bread and all of that. This is a lifestyle, it's not just a quick fix. Okay guys, I'm back. So my card got full, had to delete a few clips. I forgot to format it last night, so I ran out of footage. But hopefully it won't cut or be full any longer, because I don't want to keep having to redo this. So back to what I was saying, fad diets. So fad diets are made for people who are looking for a quick fix and how to lose weight quickly. But that does not guarantee sustainable long-term weight loss in the end. What you need to do is you need to find a meal plan that works with your lifestyle and stick to that. Allow yourself those cheats like 3 times a week still. I never really cut out cheats. I don't really like, what's the word? I'm not one of those people that are going to come to you and tell you that you have to eat basically chicken and rice 6 times a week. That is not me. That's not my lifestyle, and that's not what I've believed in since the beginning of my weight loss journey. You can still achieve the body that you want with allowing yourself that balance. that was step 1. Okay, step 2. So I personally have suffered from this, and I want to voice this to you guys because I don't want you guys to go through the same thing that I did. Would be basically having a low carb diet and restricting calories for too long. I am just going to say that restricting calories and being on a calorie deficit diet is a good thing, but you don't want to make that like a long-term diet of yours, because our bodies need food, and I wouldn't suggest going any longer than like 4 to 5 months on a restricted low carb diet, because once you start going into like 6, 7 months, 8 months, 9 months, and you keep going and you keep that low carb restricted diet, your body needs food. So what personally happened to me is I stayed on low carb and a restricted diet like 5 times a week, and I stayed on that for like a year, and I eventually hit a plateau, and I looked the same for months. I was training super hard. I was doing cardio like 2 times a day. I was lifting. I was eating very low carb, so I would do a lot of carb cycling, a lot of low carb days where I'd eat like barely anything. Like I think the only carb I had one day was like a banana, and then I would do like high carb days, and I would cycle those. And what I started seeing is I was always tired. I was always hungry. I was starting to get grumpy. It was completely changing my mood. I was way too tired for my workouts. I was way too weak. I couldn't lift as heavy as I wanted to. And I think that my body just hit a plateau because my body needed that food, and my body hit this starvation mode, and I didn't know when I was going to get food again, so it was holding on to my body fat. So basically just, I wouldn't suggest going any longer than 4 to 5 months. I'm not saying that low carb is not good. Just don't make that your long-term goal with your diet, if that makes sense. Another thing, number 3, would be cutting out carbs. That is another thing I struggled with, guys. Like, this kind of relates to the last one. Carbs were my enemy. I didn't want to eat carbs. I wanted to go low carb. And yeah, it just completely changed my mood. I was so depressed, obsessing over how my body looked, and obsessing over like how many carbs I was eating. I was literally counting them every single day. I wouldn't even allow myself a banana because there's 20 grams of carbs in it, which is so stupid. Seriously, learn from me, guys. Our bodies actually, carbs are not the enemy. You actually need carbs to give you energy, and that actually is where your body goes first when you're doing cardio. So when you're doing cardio, your body's going to go for your carbs, and it's going to start wanting to burn those carbs for energy. And so if you're going to eat carbs, they're not the enemy. Make sure they are healthy carbs. So I'm not saying go eat 1,000 pieces of pizza and bagels and cookies and all that, but basically what I'm saying is keep your carbs and kind of plan your carbs around your workouts. That's what I was doing and has worked really well for me. So if I know I'm going to go train legs, I will eat a bagel. So I still feel like I'm rewarding myself. It tastes amazing, and so I'll eat that bagel. It's 50 grams of carbs, somewhere around there, and then I'll go train legs. So then now my body is using all those carbs for energy, and it's powering me through my workout. So at least my carbs are turning into something rather than just storing as fat. So they're turning into energy for my workouts. So yeah, and again, this is a lifestyle, and if you're going to cut out carbs, and if you're going to feel tired and moody and depressed and grumpy and mean to your spouse or boyfriend, girlfriend, family members, all of that, then it's just not worth it to me. I mean, I want to be healthy and happy, and I'm not doing this to just lose weight like that and be miserable. So, okay, number 4. Eating fast food. The only really fast food place I eat is Del Taco because their ingredients are somewhat good for you. They're obviously not the best. I'm not saying, oh, go eat Del Taco, but I'm talking about McDonald's, Taco Bell, all of those. As soon as I eat those, I immediately, TMI, have to go to the bathroom because my body is not used to that, and I immediately want to get it out of my body. It's get out of your body. It's just, I don't want it. So fast food, again, I know that some people do really enjoy fast food, and I'm not saying you have to take that out altogether. I would say you're eating fast food 4 to 5 times a week, I would just try to limit it to like 2 to 3 times a week, and then eventually try to do it like 2 times a month, and then eventually just like learn to cut it out slowly. But don't just go cold turkey, because you're going to be craving that Big Mac or that Crunch Wrap. So just make sure that you are cutting it out slowly. It would be my biggest advice. But when you are trying to lose weight, you really don't want to eat fast food. You really want to stick to like whole natural foods. Let's see. Okay, so another huge problem that I see with people trying to lose weight is they're only doing cardio. So they are killing it on the treadmill for an hour and a half to 2 hours, and you feel great, you're sweating, you got those endorphins running through, you're like, I got such a good workout, I'm gonna lose so much weight. I'm so sorry to tell you, but that won't be enough. So if you are on a cardio machine and you step off, the second that you step off that cardio machine, you are gonna stop burning calories. Achieve the body you want, you wanna be like nice and toned and look good and not have like that skinny fat that people call. You gotta mix some weights into it too. Weight training is so wonderful because when you're lifting weights, your body continues to burn calories even after it leaves the gym. And a lot of women think that you're gonna get bulky if you lift weights. And guys, I've been trying so hard to get bulky for the last like year and a half. I've been lifting weights, and that's all I've got. So I'm telling you guys, I'm lifting like heavy in the gym, and I upped my carbs for like 3 months and didn't do any cardio, and I like barely, like I'm trying so hard to get that little bicep muscle, but it just won't grow. I'm just gonna make it grow. But yeah, so mix some weight training into your routine. Don't be afraid of it. So definitely weight loss, like the biggest thing would be cardio and weight training combined. So cardio is still great. Don't cut it out. Just mix some weight training into your cardio workouts as well. Next up, don't drink soda. I don't even feel like I need to explain this one, but soda, a lot of people will argue that like it's not bad for you, it's fine, but honestly the fake sugars in the Diet Cokes and all the diet sodas and the other sodas, I don't agree with them, and I don't think they're good for you, and I don't personally drink soda. So I used to be a huge soda drinker, and now I don't know, I like the way that water tastes, and I like that I know that it's actually nourishing my body. And on the plus side, you're saving a ton of calories when you cut out like sodas and all the artificial sugars in those carbonated drinks. So definitely I would say just try, again, it's the same with fast food, like limit yourself. So if you drink soda, like, I don't know, like 3 times a week or with every meal, like I would really try to cut it down to like 2 times a week right now, and then slowly ease yourself off of it. But yeah, I'm pretty, I guess, lucky because I don't really like soda that much. I used to like it a lot, but I honestly have no desire. That's not a temptation of mine. But I know a lot of people do have that problem, and yeah, I would just definitely suggest just taking those things out slowly. And what else? Okay, one thing that I really don't like, and I've been contacted by a few companies, is those fit tea companies. I really don't like them, and I try so hard not to be rude when they contact me because I don't like them. And I know, like, in the beginning of my weight loss journey, they fooled me too. I actually had a company that I bought from called Skinny Bunny Tea, and I feel like it's all placebo effect. Like, you think that it's working, but you're really working really hard. So you're starting to say like, oh, my waist is slimming because I was drinking this tea. I just want you guys to know that I don't support that. I don't drink tea. I don't even really like tea. I'm definitely more of a coffee person. So every time they contact me, I just turn them down. I don't want to support that. I never support companies that I don't believe in, and they're not going to help you lose weight. They're not going to be your magic pill. You really have to work hard. There is no secret. You really have to like put in the work, put in the nutrition and the workouts, and it sucks that that's not an easy fix, and I wish tea worked, but it just doesn't, and I just want to set that straight. Okay, don't drink alcohol every night. I'm not going to say that I don't drink alcohol. I just said in my last video that I did have a drink for the first time in like 3 months though. Like, I never drink. I actually really don't like alcohol, and it's crazy because when I first turned 21, I loved it, but I just got over it. I don't like how you feel crappy the next day. It seriously screws me up for the whole next day. And I'm not saying I'm a grandma, I don't want to have fun, but I definitely think you need to limit your alcohol intake if you're trying to lose weight. Again, I'm not saying don't drink it at all, because I know that it is fun and I do like to drink every once in a while. So I'm not going to say that I don't drink at all, because I definitely do every once in a while, and it is fun to go to Vegas and drink and all of that. But day by day, I really don't drink. I drink maybe like a drink or two like every couple months. Okay, so the last one that I'm going to talk about is low weight and high rep when you're doing weight training. So us women have had embedded in us that we're going to get bulky if we lift heavy, and if we do light rep or low rep high weight, we're going to get bulky. So I want to tell you guys that's not true. Like I just said earlier, been trying, guys, been trying, and I just can't. I'm like, I want them so bad. I want some type of muscle and I can't do it. Anyways, so when people say they want to tone their muscle, there is no such thing as toning. You're either building your muscles or you're not. And that is something that I learned actually recently. I used to think that you could tone your muscle, and I learned very quickly that is not the case, and you're either going to work towards building it or you're not going to build it. And so I want you guys to know that when you see these people that tell you, or you read online or whoever you're following says this, if they say to do low weight, high rep, please don't listen to them. You are just completely like dimming what you can actually do and how strong you can actually be. Ever since I started lifting weights, it gave me like a whole new sense of confidence. I feel stronger and better and healthier, and I love it. I do not do, what's it called? I forgot what I was saying, I'm rambling. Low weight and high rep, I do not do that. I actually do the opposite. So I do like 8 reps of every set I do. I do like 8 to 12 usually. Sometimes I do 15 with high weight. So I do the heaviest that I can with keeping good form. You don't want to just pick up something super heavy and just be like picking it up all quick and not focusing on the slow release or your form or anything like that. So just want to tell you guys, women, do not be afraid of the weights. We are so strong and we are so capable, and we can show some guys up in the gym. I know I have, and I felt really good about it. So I have definitely gained some strength, and we got this. We're strong. So I don't want women to have this fake assumption that we're going to get bulky if we lift heavy. So that one's a big one. So I hope this video helped you guys. These are some tips that I have learned along the way, that I have researched and experimented and tried out on my own. Give them a try, see if it changes up your weight loss goals, see if it helps you break your plateaus, makes you feel stronger and healthier and happier and all that good stuff. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to support my channel. I'm sure most of you guys know me from Instagram, but if you don't follow my Instagram or my Facebook or my Twitter, I have all the links below in the description box. So come say hi. I don't check my direct messages that much because I get really weird ones, and I get a lot, and sometimes I just delete randomly. So please don't think I'm ignoring you, as sometimes I honestly don't see them. And if you want to contact me and talk to me, I do have my email. You can email me, that's on my Instagram. You can comment below on here. This will probably be the biggest way for me to see you, is if you comment below on here, because I don't have that huge of a following yet on YouTube. I hope soon. So I see honestly all the comments when you leave them on my YouTube channel. And thank you guys so much. I appreciate your support more than you know, and I love that I'm able to share my story and tips with you guys. And I really hope this video helped you. So I will talk to you guys all very soon. Bye.